find than you think. It's secret codes. Like even when
I'm here, y'all. I'm here. Don't worry about it. I'm here. Y'all do me a favor, man. Drop them names, like it up, and share it, man, to let me know that my audio is A-OK, man. Let me know that audio is A-OK, man. Also, man, we need to let other people know that we live right now. Let me see something. Let me see something, y'all. Okay. Y'all get them likes up, man. Get them likes up and get them shares up for me, man. I'm on Rala's Peace Reflection. Lauren Spikes, welcome to the live. Thanks for the Nans Reflection. I'm so happy you caught this live as well, man. J Monster Beats, man. You say you for sure he is? Okay. Thanks for the Nans, Tamika Williams. Tiffany Vales, thanks for the Nans. Marvin Marshalls, thanks for the Nans, man. You say, yo, new to this and loving it. Peace to the gods and goddesses, man. Peace to you too, Reflection. Jerome Wallace, thanks for the Nans. Bertha Lewis Johnson, thanks for the Nans. Guy Jenkins, thanks for the Nans. Ruby Pratt, thanks for the Nans. Finesse and Jessin, thanks for the Nans. J Monster Beast, thanks for the Nans. Peace, Trisha. Peace to you too, Queen. Y'all come on in here, man. I'm on Ra. Welcome to the live, man. Sandy Clint say the audio was great. Thank you. Kelvin James, thanks for that. Y'all like it up and share it, man. Let people know we live tonight. Y'all know what it is, man. We finna set the frequency. We finna set the vibe. We finna most definitely set the mood. We finna set the mood, man, okay? And so we finna get ready to be talking about Kanye West, right? And we gonna see, if he's actually exposing some things today, y'all. Let's see, because we know right now that, the numbers are what? They're divinely connected to the universe, right? So you have to understand that when we talk about the laws of the universe, man, how is this in comparison in terms of what is being done inside of the industry? And, how can he expose it? We just talked about angel numbers, man. So we most definitely finna jump into that, man. And, man, y'all already know what it is, man. With that being said, let me start this off with the right spiritual energy. I want to say peace to the gods and goddesses, peace to the ancestors, and peace to all the high vibrational beings on the planet. Today, I'm sending you nothing but love and light, man. You already know what it is.
Yeah, I'm about to expose every lie they done told, like how they trafficking kids and why they ain't got a soul. They feeding off our energy, trying to destroy the globe. They got weather control, they even making it snow. But we can't run from it, gotta grab it by the
information.
Yup. We can't run from it, gotta grab it by the antlers. Y'all make sure y'all going to download the guy on all streaming platforms, man. I'm telling you, man. He got that heat over there, man. I keep telling you, man, there's more than one way to teach, man. And he's teaching through the music as well, man. So if you wanna help him in any form, way, or fashion, man, get over there and download some of his stuff, man. All right. And with that being said, man, I gotta keep y'all updated on what's going on this week over here at I Am Awakened, right? We're gonna be tapping into our powers, man. Okay. You do not want to miss this event, man. It's called It's Time to Take Your Power Back. We tapping into the divinity, okay, that was given to us, okay? And so if you're interested in that at all, man, if you want to know how to tap into your power, man, you most definitely want to be there October 29th, 7 p.m. Eastern time, man. All right. And I'm telling y'all, man, look, for those of you who know, then you know, man. All right. If you know, you know. It ain't got to be said. Out of all of the mental powers, the most powerful and the most effective one is telekinesis, better known as psychokinesis. Telekinesis involves using your mind to affect physical objects. Nowadays, it's composed of your mind's ability to have an effect on time, space, energy, and matter without any recognizable physical means. Telekinesis is definitely an exceptional ability. It's so mysterious, you might be wondering if something like this could even really be done. You might even ask yourself if this is a skill that could be mastered. But ask no more. October 29th, I want you to join me and Chief Why Not of the Chief Why Not tribe. Why Not being the acronym for You Need Only Truth. He's a teacher of many things, but his main curriculum is divine knowledge of self, advanced meditation, mental healing, and telekinesis. So don't forget to hit that post notification icon so that you will be notified when we go live. And peace to the gods and goddesses. Ashay.
Yeah, I'm about to expose every lie they done told, like how they trafficking kids and why they ain't got a soul. They feeding off our energy, trying to destroy the globe. They got weather control, they even make it snow. We can't run from it, gotta grab it by the antler.
Yeah, I almost definitely gotta be there, man. You gotta be there, man. Okay? This is an event that you cannot miss. We finna set the frequency, man. Me and the God, Why Not, Chief Why Not, man, of the Why Not tribe. Meaning you need only truth. You need only truth, man. And I subscribe to that. I subscribe to that, man, because truth is the only thing that'll set you free. All right? And so with that being said, man, you say bruh had string. You say bruh had a string. Cedric Barton say bruh has a string. Hey, and look, Cedric Barton, that's why I say this look, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, man. So with that being said, man, I guess this will be one of those things that is not for you. You feel me? Hey, yo, thanks for the nines, man. My healer Earls, thanks for the nines, man. Like I say, y'all, we cannot let other people to come in and think that, see, you have to understand, I keep telling y'all, it's an illusion, right? It's a spell that's been cast upon us, and that made us forget who we are. So if you subscribe to the fact that you are a god or goddesses, you cannot say that you are, you're that, if you don't subscribe to the fact that you're you have genetically evolved with the planet. And if you're genetically evolved with the planet, then that means that you have the same genetic makeup. Okay? So with that being said, that means that you haven't been created. That means you are everything that's around you, the dirt, the air, the fire, so on and so forth. You feel what I'm saying? So if you subscribe to that, then guess what? I don't see what's the problem. I don't see why you think it's impossible for anybody to be doing the thing that the God Why Not is saying that he's doing, man. But guess what? There's only one way to find out. The way for you to find out is not going to be through him. It's going to be through yourself. Are you willing to take the techniques that's going to be given on October 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern time, okay, and try to apply them to try to really, really, really figure out, right? You feel me? If this is for you. Because it said that this is only for the people who really, who know how much work it takes to get to. This ain't for everybody. You have to be sensitive to the work, bro, that it takes to get even download this power, man. So with that being said, you'll be one of them people that it might not be for, all right? But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this video, man. All right? I got a good video for y'all today, man, with Kanye West, man. And guess what? I ain't even jumped into it, man. You feel me? Anytime they say that Kanye West could be downloading something, man, look. I know that, man, what some people would consider to be crazy, other people will consider it a genius. And I feel like in this situation, Kanye West may be a crazy genius. All right? And is he with the programming? Yes, he's still with the programming, man. Y'all have to understand. I don't care about what footage he put out, man. This is a genius. We all seen what he did with Cardi B. Understand, bro? He understands that he needs to market himself. And the best way to market himself right now in the world where he's being blackballed, you have to understand, would be social media. So why don't I get on the phone and I say some things while allowing somebody to capture this and jeopardize their whole job? You see what I'm saying? While allowing them to capture me saying that she's this. Y'all have to understand, bro. It's all a game, bro. Don't be fooled by what you see. He's a part of it. This is what I say. Y'all be like, Kanye West ain't a part of it because he said Cardi B. Okay, well then what happened to the lady that was filming him? Because I'm pretty sure if she was able to get that close to him, bro, then she had to be a part of his crew, a part of whatever crew that it was that he was at while she was filming him. She worked for the people or she worked for him directly. So is she still hired? This is what I mean. We have to see past the illusion. Okay, we can't see y'all so caught up on the illusion. The illusion is stardom. You see him on these big stages doing all these big songs, so on and so forth. So you thinking like, bro, yeah, somebody would have did. That's all you can imagine. You don't think somebody would actually look. Everything is a stage with them. Even the fact that you seen him say something on there about Cardi B being whoever it is that she is. He assumed that she was. All right. But with that being said, let's get into the video. My bad. Let's get into the video, y'all.
Information is harder to find than you think. It's secret codes. Like even when Jay-Z gave a little bit of codes on 444, there's people I know that tweeted or were texting each other like, he's giving codes away, giving codes away.
What is this all about? Numerology is an ancient study of the occult significance of numbers, while gematria is a Jewish form of numerology where each letter equates to a number, and words or phrases can be interpreted based on their numerical value.
Now, y'all do me a favor, man. Whether you on YouTube or Facebook, man, pound that like button and share it up, man. You know, over on YouTube, we trying to make our presence be known, man. And on Facebook, well, we just fighting with the algorithm, man. Let's get it.
Could Jay-Z be passing cryptic messages disguised as catchy lyrics, decipherable only through the lens of these arcane studies? There's a compelling allure to the idea. At the release of 444, celebrities began messaging each other in hushed tones of astonishment. Jay-Z is giving out codes, they said. The Twitterverse lit up with the same enigmatic chatter. Why 444 though? Is this arbitrary, or does it hold a deeper meaning? Jay-Z is known for his fondness of the number 4, but Kanye's statement hints at something far more profound. Is there something celebrities know that the average listener doesn't? Is there an esoteric world of hidden power and knowledge, encoded into the very fabric of music we listen to? This idea has Kanye West's signature all over it. Kanye, throughout his career, has shown an interest in exploring themes of hidden truths and powers. With these hints, he invites us to dive deep into an ocean of symbols and secrets.
What was the intent to get it out in April?
Yeah. Just only because of the date, you know, it wasn't really, you know, that's why it moved so easily.
Like that number.
Yeah. It's, you know, everybody has their things in this, in life, and their, I hope, you know, things that you're drawn to or things that.
I keep telling y'all, man, when we talk about numerology, angel numbers, so on and so forth, I've asked anybody who's consistently seeing a number to actually look into that number, bro, and then take heed to the advice that number is given to you. So, you know, when I say that, when you like, okay, say if you're seeing this number, what you want to do is you want to take a pen and paper, you want to jot it down, okay? And then you want to also jot down what it is that you were thinking about at the time that you seen the number, okay? So when you go back and you look at the number, I mean, and it's in the association in terms of what it's trying to communicate to you, you know, what the universe is trying to communicate to you, then you can associate that to whatever it is that you were thinking at that time, okay? And I want to let you know, man, you need to take heed, man, to that, because the universe is most definitely pushing you in a certain situation when you hit those numbers, okay? So take heed to them, bro, and I guarantee you, bro, it's going to end you up in some of the best places.
Happen in your life, and you know that number's just been super present for me always.
How's it keeping a secret? How's it keeping a secret?
When it comes to the Kardashians, everything is larger than life. Their fame, their influence, their business ventures, and apparently their understanding of numerology. Numerology seems to have found its way into the Kardashians' branding strategy, perhaps further fueling their enviable success. Take Kendall Jenner's tequila brand 818 for instance. Add those numbers together and you land on 8, Traditionally associated with wealth, power, and success in numerology, the number 8 is considered a magnet for prosperity. Was this
Also, I want y'all to understand that number 8 is saying that the universe is most definitely favoring you. So if you seeing that number, man, you being favored at this time, bro. And it's saying that, just go ahead, go after it. You feel me? So if you seeing that number, you most definitely want to look into it.
merely a coincidence or an intentional choice made in the boardroom? Similarly, have you ever noticed the alliterative allure of the Kardashian names? Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, Kendall, and Kylie all start with the letter K, which stands as the 11th letter of the alphabet. The number 11, often referred to as a master number in numerology, signifies intuition, insight, and enlightenment. Is this a mere linguistic quirk or a conscious play at the power of numerology? The abundance of these coincidences raises intriguing questions. Do the Kardashians have access to special knowledge, long hidden from the public eye? And more importantly, is there merit to these practices that are often ridiculed and overlooked by the general public? It's tantalizing to consider that beneath the surface of the Kardashian empire, there's a world of secret numerological codes amplifying their influence and success. A realm where every decision is more than just a business strategy, it's a nod to ancient wisdom and hidden powers. For the Kardashians, it seems, success is not merely a product of hard work and public appeal. It's intricately woven into the threads of numerology, a secret tapestry of power and prosperity. While the average person may scoff at such a...
Also, what you have to understand is we already know what they're tapped into. Okay? So I keep telling y'all, anytime you looking into like the Kardashians or anybody that's in the industry and they're messing with certain groups, you know they into like deep spiritual things. Okay, we know that they're already, allegedly, and I want to say all of this is allegedly. Let me say that all of this is allegedly. I cannot confirm or deny anything that's being said in this video is for entertainment purposes only. But use discernment, right? But I want y'all to know when we dealing with this information, right? You see what I'm saying? You have to know that they're all dealing with magic. They're all a part of the occult. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you have to understand that, we see what they're doing. A lot of these, they believe in taking, blood from, the adolescent. And they believe that it would keep them youthful. Even though they give it other names. You see what I'm saying? They give it other names, but they believe that these things will keep them youthful. So,
ideas. They seem to work wonders for this celebrated clan. Perhaps it's time to take a second look at these coincidences.
Why the number 7 on the projects that's coming out yet?
That's something that just, hit me. That was just a gut feeling. But then I read information about it afterwards, about the power of the number 7 and completion and the God number.
Did you know that before going in?
I knew a little bit about it. I always heard about 7s. I saw 7s. I went to Michael Jackson's archive and he had all these jackets that said 777 on them. So,
an icon like Michael Jackson harnessing the power of this number reaffirms its perceived influence. If the king of pop was aware of the supposed powers of numerology, it's no surprise that Kanye, a student of music and a pursuer of hidden truths, would be captivated by the number's mystique.
So Michael Jackson was also a channeler, y'all. Understand that, bro. He had a gang of, it was said allegedly that he had a gang of mirrors in his home where he would go in and he would channel. You have to understand, mirrors are portals as well. They portals. Okay? And we know that your shadow actually lives in the mirror. We know jinns and things like that. They like to live in the mirrors. You feel me? So if you're depressed, and we know that's where vanity comes from as well. You feel me? If you're depressed and you constantly looking in the mirror, you feel what I'm saying? That's because that jinn has, the spirit of that jinn has attached to you.
His admission
it get a little deeper, but
sheds light on a broader, rarely discussed reality: the conscious application of numerology by influential figures in their life and work. This notion stirs up a fascinating question. Could these patterns of numbers have played a part in their rise to success? Can the power of numbers, something so seemingly abstract and disconnected from the tangible world, guide one's path in life? There's a paradoxical beauty in the idea that the powerful people, those who shape cultures, trends, and societal norms, might be guided by something as elusive as numerology. It lends an aura of mysticism to their success, suggesting that their accomplishments may be the product not merely of talent and hard work, but also of a higher, unseen force. Kanye's fascination with the number 7 is an eye-opener. It not only provides an intriguing insight into his own world, but also beckons us to explore the hidden depths of our reality. The power of numbers, whether real or imagined, seems to hold sway in the lives of influential figures.
Because 7 is a strong number as well. When you see the number 7, you most definitely know that something is good coming when you consistently seeing that number. But you most definitely want to investigate it, because depending on what you was doing at that time, what you was thinking, so on and so forth, the angels, like, look, the universe is trying to communicate with you. Okay, and I'm telling you, it's going to lead you in a good place. If I'm talking about pertaining to your relationship, you could be dealing with something in your relationship and the number 333 pops up, or 555 pops up, indicating that, positive change is coming. So I just want to say, what a lot of people who are thinking that, may be devilish, is what's guiding a lot of these individuals in terms of, now where they go, what route they take once they're being guided there is another thing. You see what I'm saying? But it's guiding a lot of these individuals in certain directions,
urging us to question our understanding of success and the unseen forces that might drive it.
Zero airplay, nothing. And the next thing you know, we put out the video on November 21st. All of a sudden, boom. It's overwhelming in the sense that, like, I know there's an equation for it.
Yeah.
That's when it hit me.
Numerology, a term often used with an air of politeness, masking its profound roots in the mystical. Its accurate name, gematria, catapults you into a different realm altogether. This dimension is an esoteric one, where numbers hold more than mathematical significance. They are keys to understanding the universe itself. The practice of gematria and its Greek equivalent, isopsephy, can be traced back to the Sumerians, a civilization that thrived around 5000 BC.
I keep telling y'all, everything goes back to the Samaritans or the Sumerians. Everything goes back to the Sumerians, because when we talk about, civilization, a formal group of people being civilized, it all goes back to Samaria. They had the first everything, and who goes back to Samaria? These Anunnaki gods. They go back to Sumerian. Okay, they taught them how to farm. They taught them how to write. They taught them how to heal. They taught them how to do surgery. They gave them the technology that they needed. It all goes back to them. So everything that you're learning, right, is being demonized, but at the same time, they're using it on a day-to-day basis. Look at what's going on around you, y'all. Nothing around you happens without numbers being involved. That's the Matrix. In the beginning of the movie, what did they show you? They showed a depiction of these numbers going around, and they're showing you that what holds the Matrix together is the numbers. See with your spiritual eye is what I'm showing you, okay? So when you're looking at that, you knowing that everything, even what we call in our society today, that people don't want to believe that's the Matrix, is the Matrix and is held together by numbers. Look, you go to work at a certain time. You have to look at your clock, right? You eat, when you warm up your food, is on a certain number. You see what I'm saying? When you get to work, what are you doing? You there for 8 hours. It's all based on time. You see what I'm saying? You sleep for a certain amount of time. You hear me? It's an X amount of time in the days. You get paid certain amount of dollars. You see what I'm saying? On your way to work, you have to go a certain speed. So I'm just showing you, like, this is the Matrix. So if you want to kill the Matrix, you don't have to fight. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is walk away from the monetary system, because that's the Matrix. That's what keeps the Matrix glued together. The money, which equals to what? Numbers. Okay, let you ask he clearly. Do me a favor, like this up and share it, man. For real.
The Sumerians operated with a system called sexagesimal, based on the divisibility of the number 60. This system was used to decode time, latitude, and astronomical coordinates, embedding profound meaning in the realm of numbers. Intriguingly, the Sumerian influence lives on today in our division of hours into minutes, minutes into seconds, and circles into 360 degrees. It appears the Sumerians, along with the Babylonians, Egyptians, and Greeks, were translating a unique numerical system in sync with their languages. These ancient civilizations believed that the secrets of creation were woven into this universal language. Through decoding this language, they were not only hearing the universe speak, but some even dared to converse back. Their conversation topics: knowledge, power, wealth, control. Each civilization realized that they were communicating with the divine. Their interactions had far-reaching implications, causing ripples.
Hey, David Ruffin say, what can we do in this world without money, though? Well, that's an interesting question. You can do everything without money once you walk away from the actual thought process that money is necessary to do anything. Imagine you building your own house, okay? Imagine you growing your own food. Imagine you filtering your own water. Imagine you actually owning your own land. You see what I'm saying? Imagine you self-educating yourself as well as your children. Or imagine you being in the community that's somewhere along the lines, bro. Everything can be done without money. You're going to get up. You're going to work for yourself. You're not going to work for the benefit of someone else's wealth. You're going to get up. You're going to yield to the land and make sure that your family eats. You're going to teach your children how to do this. You're going to teach them how to filter the water. You're going to properly educate them. Okay? These are the things that you're going to do that does not consist of money. You feel me? He said, got to do. How do you have to have money to do all of that? The initial process is going to take money, but once we own the land, it's another thing because, we going off grid with this. We're not staying inside. Because for us to stay inside, bro, we're going to have to deal with them. You feel me? But we do have to understand that we're going to have to build something up. Eventually, it's going to have to protect us. But I'm talking about, look, and then you have to understand this. We only have to move away when everyone gets to the same frequency. When the level of the consciousness on the planet actually rises so where everyone is on the same frequency and they understand that they don't actually need money to do anything, then look, we ain't got to go nowhere. We just got to stay where we are. All we have to do is, because it's actually people who gonna come along, bro, and gonna do that for free because they with the movement. You see what I'm saying? They with the movement. They all understand what's going on. So they gonna come along and they gonna do this for free. You feel me? Oh, well, you know what? I actually know how a process where we can actually take the water and filter it. That way we can have clean water for the community. Well, you know what? Let me go ahead. I can take the children over here and we could begin to show them how to actually build a home from the ground up. You see what I'm saying? And, we can actually use panels and things like that so we can use, solar electricity. And we have to, it's people out here that's thinking like we thinking, that's on the level that we're on and that's vibrating at the frequency that we're at. But guess what? We'll never know until we actually get to that point. Okay? Yeah. With that being said, let's go ahead and type back in.
In the very fabric of existence, from every atom to every geometric shape, the universe is bound by this coded mathematical language. The belief that names and phrases carry a numerical value and meaning is not a modern one. The earliest evidence of this concept dates back to the 8th century BC. Sargon II, an Assyrian king, ordered the construction of his palace with dimensions that mirrored the numerical value of his name. Cuneiform inscriptions reveal the length of Sargon's palace walls equaled 16,280 Assyrian units, purportedly aligning with the numeric value of his name. Imagine the doors such insights could open in your own life. Imagine knowing the secret numerical value of your name, or understanding the hidden mathematical messages that may guide your destiny. It's a fascinating thought, isn't it? This exquisite intertwining of language, numbers, and divine communication reflects a deep-seated belief that there is a numerical order to the universe. Could this hidden numerical order provide answers for you? Could it reveal facets of your destiny previously unseen? If this stirs your curiosity, here's an opportunity waiting for you. In the description below, you'll find a link for a free numerical reading. This could be the first step in a fascinating journey into the secret language of numbers. Just as atomic structures adhere to mathematical principles, so, it seems, does the wider cosmos and even the sphere of human influence. This understanding has permeated societies from the dawn of civilization right through to the present day, finding its expression in different forms like numerology, gematria, and their various counterparts. So, Next time you glance at the clock or calculate a sum, remember that numbers are more than mere tools of measurement. They are a language, a secret code woven into the fabric of the universe. They have power and purpose, a mystical potential that can offer deep insights into our world, the cosmos, and perhaps even the divine. And if you're intrigued to discover...
And it all goes back to like the number 9, bro. To me, the number 9 is most definitely the number of the divine. Okay? And because like when you multiply 9, anything times the number 9, it always comes back to 9. Any number. And you take the time to do that yourself. Any number that you multiply by 9 always comes back to that number. So for me, it says that number holds a great significance in terms of the matrix that we are in.
For what your personal numerical landscape may look like, don't forget the link below. It just might blow your mind. Gematria, a form of Jewish numerology, holds an essential place in decoding biblical names and verses. It suggests that the holy texts of the Bible hold deeper, hidden meanings connected to the numerical values of their letters and words, reflecting a divine interweaving of language and numbers. A classic example of gematria in the Bible is the Hebrew word chai, which means life. The two Hebrew letters that make up this word are chet and yud. In gematria, chet is equivalent to the number 8 and yud corresponds to the number 10. When added together, they give the number 18, which has since been considered a spiritually significant number in Jewish tradition, symbolizing life and good luck.
8 plus 1 is what? 9, right? We just got done talking about this. You feel me?
Another fascinating example involves the number 666, referenced in the New Testament.
Now this is a big one because everybody thinks that the number 666 is so bad, bro. I told y'all they done took that, especially when we talk about the ether beings. It's been taken, right, and it's been used against you because you are the 666. You have to understand 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 protons are everything. That's everything that's necessary in order to keep your body up and functioning. Okay, so if you don't have the electricity, which is the electrons that's running through your body, then you bound to drown. All right, and that's because you won't have, what is that? A heart attack, so on and so forth. You feel me? And then you need the nutrients, which are the neutrons. You see what I'm saying? And then what you need the what is it? 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 protons. Then the proteins, which we found out proteins are really probably nutrients more. You need more of the minerals.
Testament's book of Revelation. This number has been connected through gematria to the name of Nero Caesar, a Roman emperor known for his brutal persecution of Christians, implying a coded critique of oppressive political power. Gematria is also instrumental in interpreting the Tetragrammaton, the 4-letter Hebrew name of God. The letters Yod, He, Vav, and He correspond to the numbers 10, 5, 6, and 5 respectively. When added, they total 26, a number of considerable importance in Jewish mysticism, reflecting the divine presence. There's also the case of the biblical patriarch.
Now, 2 times 6 is what? 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 equals 3, right? So that's the number. I keep telling you, look, when we talk about the power of the number 3, 6, and 9, the terminologies and everything that they're trying to show you equals to the number 3, 6, and 9. What he trying to say, did he break the code? So look, 444. Why would he use that in terms of his album cover? Because he understands the frequency that the number 444 holds. Okay? So if he attaches that to his album cover, then guess what? He's manifesting that frequency. Okay? So if you run around all day and you see the number 444, the number 444 is telling you that greatness is upon you. Whatever it is that you seek, whatever it is that you're aiming for in life is going to happen. And the ancestors are guaranteeing you that. Your archangels, they're saying whatever it is that you have, that you want, that you're chasing. This is what Kanye West is saying. When Jay-Z said the 444, he's breaking it. This is what he was trying to say. He attached that to his album cover because he understands the frequencies that number holds. Okay? So I'm gonna attach that to me, and I know that my album cover is gonna manifest that greatness. Hence is why you go onto a lot of people's websites who are connected spiritually, and they know the power of numerology and things like that. This is why their prices are set at $3.33, $22.20. You see what I'm saying? Because they understand the power that these numbers hold, and they understand once tapping in with that, they can manifest that frequency and then manifest whatever it is that they're trying to bring into fruition. You see what I'm saying?
Mark Abraham.
Drop them names if you understand what I'm saying. Drop them.
Numerical value of his name in Hebrew is 248, which interestingly aligns with the traditional Jewish claim that there are 248
Wow, I'm cutting up, y'all. This is crazy. I'm cutting up. Y'all like this up and share it for me, man. Drop them names if the audio good, man. Drop them names, man, if the audio is good, man. Okay, thanks, Kenneth Lemon, for the audio, man. Dang, this is crazy, bro. I can't believe this. I keep telling y'all, bro, it get crazy, y'all. All right, y'all. So what I was trying to say is this, okay? What I was trying to say is this, bro. Life path numbers and their association with, gematria is very important in terms of your life path numbers. Now, we ask ourselves, why would Jay-Z associate the number 444 with his album? Okay, because Jay-Z understands the frequency that the number 444 holds. And so when you see Kanye West in the beginning, and Kanye West is saying, okay, well, they saying that Jay-Z unlocked some type of mystery. He gave away some type of code when he put 444 out there. What he's trying to communicate to you is that Jay-Z understands the number, the law of gematria. And he understands the frequency that number emits. So once he adds that to his album, the number 444, he's manifesting that frequency. So if you know anything about gematria and you know anything about the number 444, all right, then you know that number, it emits greatness from it. That's the ancestors. If you're seeing that number on a day-to-day basis, the ancestors and your archangels are most definitely validating the fact that whatever it is that you seek to bring into fruition, whatever goals you have that you want to bring, that you want to manifest, they're going to make it happen no matter what. They stamping on that. That's the universe telling you that. Okay? So this is why he associated that. I keep telling y'all, you have to understand that when we talk about these people that's inside of the industry, bro, they deep inside of occultic magic. They're deep inside of it. So when we talk about, they're going to use these signs and these symbols. And you have to understand, when we talk about magic, because I understand y'all, I want y'all to understand that it's not magic. It's all about the hands of the beholder, because we talk about the law of polarity, meaning up, down, right, left, good, bad, sad, happy, hot, cold. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all about the hands of the beholder. You feel me? So what are you using these signs and these symbols for? What is your intention? Another thing that we have to, that's important when we talk about, these people and what they doing. Y'all like this up and share it, man. Y'all like this up and share it.
Positive commandments in the Torah and 248 parts of the body, suggesting a sacred synchronicity. These examples highlight how, through gematria, the Bible's verses and names can reveal profound spiritual and symbolic messages. It suggests a divine design where letters and numbers intertwine, embodying a deeper, mystical understanding of the universe. The words of the Bible, therefore, are not just stories and commandments, but a complex numerical tapestry holding keys to divine wisdom. Gematria allows us to unlock this wisdom, enhancing our understanding of the holy texts and enriching our spiritual journey. Each letter of your name, for instance, holds a different frequency, a distinct vibration in the grand symphony of the universe.
Now, I want y'all to take into account that I did not watch this video beforehand. I dove into it a little bit, but I didn't watch it. I want you to understand when we talk about life path numbers. Drop them nines if you know what a life path number is. Y'all do me a favor and drop them nines if you know what a life path number is, okay? What he's going to get into right now is going to be life path numbers. I can just tell from what it is that he's talking about when he talk about your name. Your name, all of the letters in your name is very important. A lot of mothers, they don't know how important it is to choose your name wisely, because your name and the numbers, your name, they add up to certain letters in the alphabet, they numerically, okay? And so they all hold a frequency in terms of gematria. And through your name, if you go out and you go get, if you go out and you go get like, if you want to go like determine what it is that you're supposed to be doing, you can go get you can go get gematria done in terms of your name to find out where it is that you're supposed to be headed in life. What areas of your life that you would be great in. You feel me? Whether it be politician, acting, so on and so forth. This is what gematria do for you. Ask Billy Carson. You see Billy Carson talk about what? How he said, I went to a monk, someone who had never been outside. And he looked into my life through numbers, through gematria. Okay. He told me some things about myself that no one had ever known. This is someone who sits up and meditates all day, who has no connection to television, the phones, or anything. And he told me about my life. Okay. So gematria is very important. Understand, bro, that your name, somebody said name equals 7, Understand that your name holds a great importance in terms of where it is that you fit in this universe.
This intriguing concept walks the fascinating intersection of linguistics, numerology, and physics, and has been the focus of various esoteric and scientific inquiries. Delving into the realm of physics, the principle of vibrational frequencies becomes apparent. Every entity in our universe, from the smallest atom to the vast cosmic bodies, vibrates at its unique frequency. This extends even to abstract entities like sound waves, and subsequently to the letters and words that we use in our everyday lives. Research in cymatics, the study of visible sound and vibration, provides an insightful basis for our understanding of how sound frequencies influence matter. Dr. Hans Jenny, a pioneer in cymatics, effectively demonstrated that certain sound frequencies could generate unique patterns in mediums such as sand or water.
So now look, why do you think everybody was in such a frenzy with October, I think it was the 4th, was it? October the 4th. Because we understand that sound frequency, it's scientifically proven through sound you can heal the body. So we're talking about frequency. Sound is a frequency. You see what I'm saying? So this is why everybody was so afraid, because they know if sound can heal the body, then that's an indication that this sound or that a frequency can alter you in some way, form, or fashion. Your mind state or whatever. If it's altering your genetic makeup, whatever is wrong with your internal. Let's think about this.
Applying this understanding to language implies that each spoken letter with its unique sound frequency can create a distinct vibratory pattern. The bridge to numerology and gematria comes into view when we begin assigning numerical values to these unique vibrational frequencies. The practice, known as arithmancy, has found its place in various cultural traditions such as Greek, Jewish, and Chinese. In these traditions, each letter in an alphabet is assigned a numerical value, thereby linking the vibrational frequency of the letter's sound to a specific number. The potential implications of these findings are profound and offer fascinating insights into the evolution of language and its impact on our reality. For example, certain languages and alphabets are found to resonate more closely with natural harmonic patterns. Physicist Mark Fisher demonstrated that Hebrew and Sanskrit are such languages. In essence, this suggests that the words we utter and the languages we use each have their unique vibrational frequency.
And this is the law of vibration, okay? So what I want y'all to understand, what Kanye West is also trying to let you know, that, you know, once you can master the laws of the universe, he who masters the laws of the universe can master the universe. Okay, it's people who actually believed in this so much, y'all. I'm talking about Nikola Tesla would not go in the building unless he walked around it either 3, 6, or 9 times. Okay, he didn't do that. This was something that he did ritualistically. Okay, so most definitely, like, it's people out here who really understand how powerful the 3, 6, and a 9 is.
Frequency could potentially influence our interaction with and perception of the world around us.
I keep telling y'all, bro, we emit, our words send out frequencies. Okay? Everything, we live in an energetic realm, y'all. You have to wake up to that first. And that's why it's so important that you meditate, so that you're able to balance out that energy within you. You see what I'm saying? Because everything is energy. Every time you interact with somebody else, you dealing with energy. So you have to be balanced out yourself so that you won't explode when you're dealing with somebody else who energy is not balanced out themselves. You see what I'm saying? Imagine that.
The power embedded in language and letters, as illustrated, is compelling. It invites us to consider the potential for a deeper, cosmic significance within our everyday communication. While these concepts continue to invite further exploration and validation, they undoubtedly hint at fascinating connections between language, numbers, and the very fabric of the universe. As we draw the curtain on our grand exploration into the mystique of numbers, we reflect on the intertwining tales of influential figures and the power of numerology and gematria. Whether it's Kanye West's pull towards the number 7, Jay-Z's coded revelations in 444, or the Kardashians' subliminal dance with the number 8 and the 11th letter, K, we've observed an undeniable resonance of numbers in the narrative of success and influence. Our quest led us back in time to the ancients, the Sumerians, Babylonians, Egyptians, and Greeks, who found secrets of creation intertwined in a coded mathematical language. We journeyed through biblical paths where sacred names and holy verses reveal deeper truths under the lens of gematria. As we pull back and glimpse at this cosmic tableau, a new perspective emerges, whispering of a world more connected, more patterned, more intentional than we often realize. The language of the universe is numerical. It's woven into the fabric of creation and echoed in the melody of life. But what if you could decipher this celestial code? What if you could tune into this grand harmony and hear what it says about you, about your path, about your potential? Might you then stride towards a future guided by the wisdom of numbers, aligned with the universe's rhythm, and empowered by a deep understanding of your place within it? If such a journey calls to you, if the echo of the universe's numerical language resonates within, then an exciting opportunity awaits you. Hidden within the description below, much like a numerical secret waiting to be discovered, is a link for a free numerical reading. This is not a compulsory path.
I'll be just going, y'all. Here we go, man. This is crazy, man. Drop them nads if that sound good, man. Okay. Now I will say this, man. I cannot validate anything that's being promoted in here, y'all. All of these psychic hearings and things that he's saying, I can't validate that, man. I cannot attest to that because guess what? I didn't, I ain't make it. I didn't, I'm not in contact with them. But I will say this, man. Whatever it is that Joey LaSalle was saying, he said frequency, tone, vibration, this is why music is guarded. All right. The right song can drive the masses crazy. And he hit it on the head when he said that. He hit it right on the head when he said that. Y'all do me a favor, pound that like button and share it up, especially if you're on YouTube. And if you haven't gotten over on YouTube, that's where you want to go. Because we going to most definitely be doing a lot of this more on YouTube if they don't try to get me out of there. Because y'all know they've been on my top over there. All right. But yeah, when we talk about nature, okay, you have to understand that the right frequency is what you hear when you hear nature. Okay, so when we build things, it should be attuned to the frequency of nature. Any sound that's being emitted should be emitted around the frequency of nature. Okay, so when you talk about the 808 drum, you have to understand that this is not a frequency that's attuned to the frequency of nature, this digital frequency. Okay, nature, if I'm not mistaken, is about at 420 megahertz. The frequency that this drum emits is about 444. Okay? So it's unnatural. And, it's a hypnotizing frequency. What it does is it causes those 7 major chakras, because believe me, you have way more than these 7 major chakras, but these are the major energy centers of the body, right? What it does is that beat causes these centers to become imbalanced. And then the message is being given from the song, whether it's promoting promiscuity, whether it's promoting the selling of drugs, whether it's promoting your children to go out and use violence against someone, whatever that case may be, is allowing that message to attach to their vessel. Okay? Then you have to understand that your mind, that your brain sits in majority water, so it's kind of floating around. So that bass also causes it to rattle, and it puts them under a hypnotic state. Okay? And so now you wonder why, it's a lot of children at this point that's getting out here, they listening to the music, added on to the drugs, so on and so forth, and they're going out and they're causing harm. That's why. That's it. Y'all drop them names. You understand where I came from. Okay? But yeah, when we get back to what it was that Kanye West was trying to reveal, for those of you who don't quite understand what it was, I want you to know that he was trying to let you know that, especially when we deal with the laws of the universe, this is something that you need to master. But when you talk about numbers and their frequencies, when you attach yourself or certain things to these numbers and the frequencies that they emit, then whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, the frequency of that number is going to cause it to be, greater. Say, Dr. York taught us about tunes. That's facts. He most definitely did. Metru. I can't pronounce your name, guys. I apologize. But yeah, he most definitely did. You feel me? So yeah, this is what I'm saying. Numbers are very important, man. This is why you see so many people, who price their stuff at certain, prices. You feel me? It's crazy. Thanks for the nan to shine. Thanks for the nan to shine. And I feel like that's something we have to tap into. When you see in certain numbers, man, my advice to you would be, man, check into that immediately, man. Get you a book, write it down. You see what I'm saying? And then most importantly, don't just write the number down. Write about what it is that you was doing, what you was thinking at that time. You feel me? Or whatever it is that you were going through at that time. You see? And then try to compare those numbers that you've been seeing a lot to that. And with that being said, allow the universe to communicate. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie, I found in times like through angels numbers, the angels basically, my ancestors told me that through the angel numbers that I was being called into a position of leadership. Okay? And I just followed it because I knew. See, you have to understand, even as a child, I had a fighting spirit. And I'm not talking about just physically. I'm talking about anyway. I never felt like, I wanted to allow people to run over me spiritually, mentally, physically, or emotionally. You feel me? So I felt like, I wasn't always going to just listen to anything anybody said. I needed to do my research. I've always had dreams as a child. You see what I'm saying? And even though I tried to stray away and do other things, bro, it never worked for me. It never played out the way it should have because I wasn't aligned with my purpose. And it wasn't until I started to tap into my spirituality, until I started to awaken and started to think outside of the box, meaning get away from what it was that, religion teaches us on a day-to-day basis, is when I started to see things differently. I started to see these numbers and I started to, I started to follow them. Okay, the ancestors is really telling me that I'm seeing 111. The first number I started to see through spiritually was 111 every day, 11, 11, 11, 11. And as I started to, look at this number, I started to realize that the angel was telling me, like, whatever goals that you have, whatever's going on, it's a portal that's open in your life. It's energy that's in your life right now that's telling you to go ahead because you're manifesting. It's strong. Whatever you're thinking at this time is strong. And this is why they say whenever you see the number 111, you're supposed to be thinking all positive vibes. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, speaking into existence during the period of the time that you caught those numbers, because you manifesting at that time. That portal right there is allowing you to pull things in through it in terms of your manifestations. Okay? So I ain't gonna lie. I started to see it and I just started to run toward it. Y'all. And then here I am. You feel what I'm saying? Here I am. But I was also having a spiritual awakening at the time. I was being attacked, so on and so forth. And here I am. So when you see these numbers, bro, acknowledge them. Take heed to them. Investigate them. You understand what I'm saying? Because it ain't no coincidence that you looking up at the clock and you see 1111, or you seeing 444, or you seeing certain numbers, bro. You seeing it consistently, and then you walk outside and then you happen to see it on someone's mailbox. You see what I'm saying? It's no coincidence. The universe is trying to tell you something, but you're not allowing the universe to guide you. And see, since these are things that you have been taught to run from, that's another reason why. I see 1221 a lot and 1234. It might not mean anything, but it's pretty cool. It may do mean something, Paul. You might want to look into that. It may do mean something. Look into it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, bro. Numbers, birds, feathers, and other things let you know the angels are near or hearing your request. That's big facts. It's deeper than that too. Some of your birds, like certain birds, could be, past relatives who watching over you. They want to let you know that they're presently around. You feel me? But you have to see them. They let you know that they watch over you. Love, beautiful family. Thanks, 999 Cindy. Thanks, Cindy Clean. You feel me? But yeah, y'all, awake to these numbers, man. Allow the ancestors to guide you, all right? And man, with that being said, man, we got to get back to what is going on, y'all. Y'all know we got the big event going on. Me and the God Chief. Why not, man? Y'all make sure y'all there. Reserve you a spot now. It's a free event. We ain't charging y'all. We just giving you a little bit of knowledge and making you wake up to the inner abilities that you have, bro. And making you awake from the spell that belief has bestowed upon you. Okay? Because that belief is what keeps the spell glued together. They made you believe that you cannot do these things. They made you believe that you was nobody, that you was a regular human being. They made you believe these things. And because you believed it, you walk around every day not having to be empathetic with the environment around you. Not being able to meditate, not wanting to meditate, to be able to hone in and focus. You see what I'm saying? So if this is something that you want to do, man, because the God most definitely teaches on advanced meditation, and I'm not going to lie, man, just to divulge a little something about what we're going to be talking about, is a method that he uses called spirit showers, okay? Spirit showers is a great method in terms of getting deeper in terms of your meditation. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to put words in his mouth or lie about anything. He said this in terms of astral projection. This is a great way, to go deeper in meditation and astral project. All right. So y'all don't want to miss that, man. I love the way I said I was going to use it myself in terms of, trying to astral project, because as you know, I haven't gotten to that point where I've actually astral projected yet. Okay. Not by myself. Okay. Anyway, but, yeah, y'all make sure y'all at that event, man, get there. Okay. hit notify me. That way, when we go live, you'll be notified because guess what, man? This is an event that you most definitely are not going to want to miss, man. Get there. Out of all of the mental powers, the most powerful and the most effective one is telekinesis, better known as psychokinesis. Telekinesis involves using your mind to affect physical objects. Nowadays, it's composed of your mind's ability to have an effect on time, space, energy, and matter without any recognizable physical means. Telekinesis is definitely an exceptional ability. It's so mysterious, you might be wondering if something like this could even really be done. You might even ask yourself if this is a skill that could be mastered. But ask no more. October 29th, I want you to join me and Chief Why Not of the Chief Why Not tribe. Why Not being the acronym for You Need Only Truth. He's a teacher of many things, but his main curriculum is divine knowledge of self, advanced meditation, mental healing, and telekinesis. So don't forget to hit that post notification icon so that you will be notified when we go live. And peace to the gods and goddesses. Ashay.
Yeah, I'm about to expose every lie they done told, like how they trafficking kids and why they ain't got a soul. They feeding off our energy, trying to destroy the globe. They got weather control, they even making it snow. We can't run from it, gotta grab it by the antler.
Yeah, y'all most definitely don't want to miss that event, man. And when I say I have an astral projector, man, I mean intentionally, y'all, because you have to understand when you talk about astral projection is all about doing something intentionally. Okay, and which that's something that we're gonna break down too, because I think a lot of people have the misconception of what astral projection is. Okay, so we're gonna dig into that a little bit on there as well, and yeah, we're gonna most definitely, you know, I've astral projected like, you know, just being asleep in other ways, and that was just one time. But you know, other than that, I've got so deep into meditation to where after I've gotten out of the meditation that I'm talking about the world around me had no color. So I've gotten that deep. But as far as actually meditating and projecting, I haven't gotten there, and I'm waiting up. Okay? Say I astral project quite often, finesse and Justin. That's what's up. That's what's up. Jacqueline and Debbie say the hears might sound, she say what? The hears might sound silly, but it is possible to astral project without knowing you're doing it. Yeah. It is, because guess what? You go to sleep, right? And then you astral project during the period that you sleep. Now, I astral projected was during a period of time where I had a witch ride me, okay? And I was actually in a situation, you know, which I won't speak on right now, but I had a witch ride me, okay? And I was just determined not to pray at that time. I'm like, man, look, I'm not going to pray. I'm going to get out of this, okay? And so when I was tugging myself out of it, I actually felt myself be tugged out, and I felt my knee hit the ground. I didn't know that I was out of my body. But as I pulled back, the person that I was communicating with, because I had went to sleep, was actually sitting there, sleep themselves, right? And I'm like, what the hell going on? And I heard some keys, and I just actually ended up going back inside of my body. And I'm like, wow. When I woke up, I asked him, like, you didn't hear me? You didn't hear me? Man, I was down here stuck, bro, and I was screaming for help. That was what I was going to initially tell him when I pulled myself out of my body anyway, okay? I was going to say, you didn't hear me? I was screaming for help, bro. Woo, woo, woo. You feel me? But, you know, he was asleep, and then I figured out, like, damn, I'm still laying here, and he is too. So it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's the only way that I actually astral projected in my life. Jacqueline Derby say it started out with me doing it and going to places I couldn't control. And see, that's what I want to do. I want to see, when I astral project, I want to get out and travel the cosmos. Like a lot of these people say that they've actually traveled the cosmos. I want to actually travel the cosmos. You feel me? I want to be able to go into other rooms. I want to go see other people. I want to get down. And until I'm able to do that for myself, I cannot confirm the astral projection is 100% truth. Because then I won't be walking in my truth. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be walking in someone else's truth. So that's something that I seek to experience for myself. But until then, I'm not going to validate that. All right? So, yeah, y'all make sure y'all get y'all a spot, man, and make sure you be there or be a square, man. All right. Because if you ain't that man, guess what? You can always come back and catch it on the reround. It's free. But I'm telling you, the reason I say it's an experience of a lifetime, because to be able to be there and get that energy firsthand experience is going to be everything for you, okay? It's going to set the pace. And it's going to determine whether you're going to actually get up and put the methods that's going to be taught there into play. Because when it comes to your telekinetic abilities, this is not something that's going to happen overnight. It may take months, okay? Even though if you're well connected, it can happen shorter than that. But I'm just saying it's something that's not going to happen overnight. These abilities are really for the chosen. All right. And so, yeah, like I say, with that being said, y'all get over there, follow me on Instagram at IamAwaken_chosen1. Also, don't forget to follow me on YouTube at IamAwaken. And look, man, with that being said, I just want to leave y'all as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Ashay.